EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Crescent City of New Orleans and the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints. The final 2 weeks of the regular season are upon us, and off we go on EA Sports. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds. And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
18 yards on the pickup there. It's good for a Saints 1st down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. They'll look to throw yet again. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. 2nd time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Here's 2nd and 6. Here's a designed run.
Sometimes, Mike, the best plan is also the simplest plan. And for this team, just snap the ball to your quarterback, let him find some daylight, and go get that 1st down himself.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Now a toss, running left with Kamara. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. Now, faking the give. Throw right side to Olave. And the Saints are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Well, this is how you dream up the opening script. You get the ball first, and you want to go down and set the tone for the rest of the game. Well, it looks like the coaches did a great job when they built that script during the week. With that big-time throw, they got a shot now with 1st and goal to end this opening drive with a touchdown.
Now a flag comes in. It was thrown by the umpire. The pickup is 4, but usually that's a holding penalty. Now it is 1st and goal. He'll drop to throw. Now a short one caught by the tight end, Johnson. And they'll get him down right around the 5-yard line.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike. And what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away.
Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Saints. Austin Seibert now for the extra point. He's got it. The Saints will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now run for the first time for the veteran Raheem Mostert. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. To the right side here. Pass is caught. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they take it to the 20-yard line with that one. Here's a handoff to Mostert. And they are not going to catch us. He's in. Raheem Mostert. Touchdown, Raiders. That touchdown, lucky number 13 on the season. Carlson's kick is good. And the Raiders come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Well, a big play there and maybe a big break, too. The ball going out of bounds so they keep possession and keep a little bit of this momentum going, Greg.
We see this across the league so much now, Mike. Defenders are getting so good at ripping that ball out. Unfortunately for them, in this case, they got the ball out, but it ended up going out of bounds.
The reception for Rashid Shaheed. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. On the handoff, running left, it's Kamara. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Back to throw. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
So the hope is your 1 3rd down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points. But after that 3rd down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
He'll take this in back at the 16. Oh, yeah. And that's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll start on the ground with Mostert. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. More from New Orleans after this. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. On the handoff, this is Mostert. He's going to force his way for a yard or two, but looks like this one's going to be coming back. Out of the gun, he'll throw. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and third down coming up. Now they'll set up to throw. That's a short one, caught by Bowers. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down. Oh, no fair catch, and he pays the price. Big shot to make sure this return didn't even get started. Right away, they'll set up to throw. A throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Here's Kamara. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him, take him down behind the line.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. That's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
He lets one go, looking for Shaheed. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
This returnable from inside his own 40. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Mostert to start this drive. Inside the 20. The speed on display. He's in. Raheem Mostert. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Second touchdown for him in the game. Number 14 on the year. Carlson able to knock through the extra point, and the Raiders will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They put Wilson in motion. They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Zone route running, Mike, is very simple. Once you come off the line of scrimmage after the ball is snapped and you know it's zone coverage, as long as it's sort of in the area the quarterback expects you to be, my rule was just run where they're not. And when he throws it, catch it.
That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line. A give up the middle with Kamara. And he'll get this to the 43-yard line. Big Christian Wilkins, the one who brought him down. Second down and 8. He'll look to throw. Throw left side, that's Johnson. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
It's a big play there on third down, but there is a marker down, and that is not a good sign for the offense. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Taken in right side by the tight end Johnson.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. Not just the first down, but reception number 70 on the season. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. They'll look to throw again. He's got it at about the 8. And the Saints are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. A gain of 11 there, and a first down. A chance here to draw level before the break. It's first and goal. Back to the air one more time. To the goal line and in. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown, New Orleans. Seibert out now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Saints will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Now an opening past the 30. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
You know, Mike, for a lot of guys in the league, the best way to make an impact as a rookie is through special teams. And anytime you can make yourself valuable, find a way to contribute, you do it. And that was a heck of a return right there.
And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Vegas. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. might have waited just a bit too long there as he throws it incomplete. Looking to set up the screen, but the defense wouldn't give him the time.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Here's their punter now, as he is on to punt for New Orleans. This one heads directly out of bounds. The market just on the other side of midfield. They're going to motion the tight end over here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He's got the Golden Domer. That's Michael Mayer. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. He connects with the open man. That's Myers. And he's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. Carlson's kick is good. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17. We'll head over to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He has the EA Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, Coach, 2nd half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. 3rd quarter set to commence, and we're back underway here on EA Sports. This will be returned from the 6. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. A run up the middle with Mostert. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. Once again, it's Mostert. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
He'll drop to throw. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. He's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. They give it to Mostert. Open space to the 35. And he's going to go into the end zone, but there is a flag down. And this is all going to be erased. They'll run straight ahead with Mostert. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
That's caught left side by Bowers. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
Mostert, and he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. They come to the line needing 11 here on third down. He'll get this complete to his tight end, Bowers. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. On now, Daniel Carlson to try the field goal. This from 45 yards away. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Raiders add on to their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Olave is the motion man. To the air now on 1st and 10. Catch made right side. It's Johnson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Now, faking the give. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion. This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. That is brought in at the 10. And he's going to be taken down.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust in that quarterback, in his protectors, to know he can stand tall in that pocket and wait for his receiver to break open.
They'll look to throw yet again. He's going to tuck to the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, Saints. Here's Seibert now for the point after. He's got it. The Saints are back within 6. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. First and 10. They'll run. It's Mostert. Not much happening there. Just a short game. Here's 2nd and 9. He'll look to throw. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down. The Raiders have their punt team out there as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Raiders send their punt team out as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. On first down, they'll start out with Kamara. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. They'll go again here with Kamara. And he's going to be taken down after a big 2nd down pickup, but we do have a penalty marker on the field. Now they'll set up to throw. Shaheed with the catch. That is catch number 60 for the season.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. RPO, quick throw, grabbed by Wilson. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. Olave is the motion man. They'll run on 1st down with Kamara. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
They face 2nd down and 7. Back to throw. And the rookie gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's learned it quick, picking up the 1st down.
And this is what you like to see if you're the head coach. Not only does your quarterback know exactly where that 1st down marker is, he's able to pick up the 1st down, but then get himself on the ground. He avoids the big hit and picks up the 1st down.
They'll work the middle here with Kamara. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
Well, there's not a whole lot of fancy going on here, Mike. This is just kind of old school, line up and run smash mouth football. It's exactly what they did, but it still ends up in a big gain, and he picks up the first down.
On first down, they'll stay with Kamara on the ground. And this time, they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's second down.
At the 16-yard line.
Now this time, they'll look to throw. The second down throw is incomplete.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
Time now becoming a factor as we get to third down. And that is incomplete. Chris Olave, the intended receiver. And it's going to lead to fourth down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for it on fourth and long will end up in a turnover on downs. Here's first and 10. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Thrown left side, the catch is made. He's going to get forward for about 5 yards, but this one might be coming back. Let's check in with the referee. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. New Orleans, third and final timeout. We're about ready now for the punt, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. To return, it's Shaheed. And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50, set up the offense with a short field. They'll come up for first and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Open man down the field, it's Olave. And he's into the end zone. Chris Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans. The kick is good. Important one as they take the lead here in the fourth quarter. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. Here's first down. They'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu.
Intercepted. The Saints take over first and 10 at the 23-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Second down and 3. We'll try to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Well, a touchdown here could be the capper to a victory. It is first and goal. Here's a run. That play may have taken a little bit too long to develop. It's no gain. He's back at the 4-yard line.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Now, here's second and goal. They'll run. It's Kamara. And this one's blown up. It's back at the 5-yard line now.
You know at this point the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
They'll drop to throw. And he'll take it on in. Alvin Kamara. Touchdown Saints. Seibert out now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Saints are going to open up the lead to 8. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. This is first and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Set to go now on first and 10. That's a short one, caught by Bowers. His 5th catch of the afternoon, good for a first down. Throwing now from the gun. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. They'll come up now for second down. Back to the air one more time. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. So this one, a win for the Saints. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one.